EOS 800D. If you're looking for a solid entry-level DSLR, this could be for you. Launched in the early part of 2017, the Canon 800D is the successor to the 750D, which was Canon's upper entry-level, or step-up, DSLR. It isn't a complete overhaul by any stretch of the imagination, but it did introduce Canon's excellent dual-pixel AF technology to the company's entry-level DSLR models for the first time. This increases autofocus speed and accuracy in live view, as well as when shooting video. Another improvement came in the form of the Digic 7 processor, something which Canon is still using in some of its current cameras. The most recent is a Digic 8, seen in the likes of the Canon EOS M50. This processor enables 6 FPS shooting, which is a decent rate at this price point, even by 2018 standards. To date, the 800D has not yet been replaced by Canon, although some would argue that some of its compact system cameras, particularly the EOS M50, are targeted at the same kind of photographer. For beginners looking for their first proper camera, it's still a good option, particularly if you like the weight and feel of a full-size DSLR. The Canon 800D is built around a 24.2-megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor, which you'll also find in Canon's more advanced EOS 800D, 840 pounds body only. While the 750D/760D also sported 24.2-megapixel sensors, neither included Canon's dual-pixel AF technology, so while effective resolution remains identical to the 800D's sensor, it represents a fairly big step forward. Likewise, the 800D also employs Canon's Digic 7 processor, which has since been superseded by the Digic 8. Canon claims that the Digic 7 is able to process data 14x faster than its predecessor, which not only enables the 800D to provide a higher maximum burst speed of 6 FPS, compared to 5 FPS on the 750D/760D, but also to fire off a higher number of consecutive images when burst shooting. In addition, the new sensor and processor pairing also allows the 800D to offer a higher maximum native sensitivity setting of ISO 25600, along with the equivalent of ISO 51200 in expanded mode. By way of comparison, the 750D/760D both offer a maximum native sensitivity setting of ISO 12800, with the equivalent of ISO 25600 available in expanded mode. Perhaps the most notable enhancement the 800D enjoys over its predecessors is the addition of Canon's dual-pixel AF technology. Introduced with the EOS 70D in 2013, dual-pixel AF is the name given to Canon's proprietary on-sensor phase detection technology. In practical terms, the main benefit of dual-pixel AF is that it greatly speeds up focus acquisition times when the camera is being operated in live view, in real time on the camera's LCD screen, rather than through the viewfinder. The way it works is that each pixel on the sensor surface is split into two individual photodiodes, one left and one right. Each of these can be read separately, thereby allowing them to be used for phase detection AF purposes. Prior to the introduction of dual-pixel AF, Canon DSLRs relied on contrast detect technology and were renowned for providing fairly sluggish AF performance. The move to dual-pixel AF therefore represents a big step up in terms of performance. Indeed, Canon claims that its latest iteration of dual-pixel AF is the fastest on-sensor phase detection technology currently available to DSLR's owners. Until recently, the technology has been confined to models higher up in Canon's DSLR range, the EOS 80D and 7D Mark II, 1,250 pounds body only, for example. The 800D was the first time the technology trickled down to Canon's mid-range models. In addition, the 800D's viewfinder-based phase detection AF system also saw a major revamp and now employs 45 individual AF points across the viewfinder, all of which are of the cross-type variety. This is a notable improvement from the 19-point system employed by the 750D/760D. In terms of exposure modes, The 800D is well served by a generous range of options including the standard PASM Quartet for more experienced users, alongside Scene Intelligent Auto Mode and 10 individual scene modes, some of which can be selected directly from the exposure mode dial, for point-and-shoot duties. Those wanting to get creative in camera can take advantage of 10 built-in digital filters, including old favorites such as toy camera, miniature effect and a trio of HDR options, or choose one of 9 creative auto settings, each of which is designed to capture images with a unique ambience. JPEG processing options extend to Canon's proprietary picture styles, of which there are 8 presets and 3 user-defined slots to customize as you wish. In addition, the 800D also provides a range of in-camera lens correction tools for minimizing unsightly effects such as purple fringing and distortion, alongside the company's long-standing auto lighting optimizer tool to auto-correct image brightness and contrast.